Get ready because privacy is the ultimate battleground as Apple prepares its massive 2026 AI push. We're diving deep into how Apple will secure its future with the new Apple Foundation models and what that means for your data. Find out how this new feature could completely change how you interact with emojis. Finally, we check in on the Apple Watch, as a new report suggests the Series 12 might see very few updates, focusing mainly on security and new watch faces. Don't miss the full breakdown. Stay tuned right now. Apple is set to relaunch its Apple Intelligence and Siri platforms with new Apple Foundation models, firmly prioritizing user privacy in its 2026 AI push. Despite past delays, the company appears to be moving forward with a clear strategy, emphasizing that privacy will not be compromised for the sake of enhanced artificial intelligence. Sources indicate that Apple will utilize its new foundation models as the central backbone for its AI strategy, running both on-device and within private cloud compute environments to process data and execute tasks on behalf of users. The core experience for most users will involve these base models, ensuring an on-device AI experience that remains private. Regarding partnerships, Apple has collaborated with Google to utilize a version of Gemini for distilling knowledge and training, but it is explicitly stated that Apple will not be replacing its core foundation models with Gemini. Rumors suggest Apple may rent AI compute space from Google, but data privacy remains a key concern. Users will not be sending data to Google servers, as the infrastructure will operate under strict data protection measures, similar to how data servers are managed for iCloud. For users seeking access to other advanced AI capabilities, Apple is providing developers with an API. This allows applications like ChatGPT, Gemini, or Claude to be integrated as endpoints for Apple Foundation models. Apple plans to enforce strict privacy rules for these third-party integrations, with developers facing revocation if they do not adhere to stringent privacy standards, or Apple warning users about associated risks. This approach positions Apple not as a competitor to the leading AI models, but as the host of the entire AI ecosystem. The strategy involves offering a strong, privacy-focused base offering on device, supplemented by the ability to tap into external, more capable AI models as needed. This positions Apple to disrupt the market by focusing on user needs over pure profit maximization. Apple is expected to unveil significant details about this strategy at WWDC 2026, scheduled to begin June 8, with a keynote address focused heavily on artificial intelligence. Apple has unveiled a significantly privacy-focused version of its Siri AI at the Worldwide Developers Conference, positioning on-device processing and private cloud compute as a new benchmark for consumer AI privacy. The new Siri operates on Apple Intelligence, which strategically combines intensive on-device processing with a specialized, private cloud compute layer. This architecture is explicitly designed to ensure that when Siri does route requests to the cloud, user data is neither stored, logged, nor utilized for advertising. This move reinforces Apple's established privacy framework, built on 4 core pillars: data minimization, on-device processing, user transparency and control, and layered security protections. The new capabilities of Siri, enhanced by a partnership with Google to integrate the Gemini AI model, are slated for release on devices including the iPhone 16, iPad mini models equipped with the A17 Pro chip, and Macs running M1 processors or later. While Apple currently has no direct plans to integrate cryptocurrencies or blockchain technology into Siri, the private cloud compute concept holds significant implications for sensitive sectors such as fintech, healthcare, and digital identity. The digital identity space is under close watch, as Apple's synergy of on-device biometrics, advanced AI processing, and privacy-preserving cloud compute establishes it as a potential challenger to decentralized identity solutions like WorldCoin and Polygon ID. Furthermore, the integration of Gemini into Siri signals Apple's recognition that its proprietary AI models have limitations, introducing a dependency that is set to reshape the competitive landscape among major AI players including Apple, Google, and OpenAI. Apple is set to introduce a significant enhancement to its Genmoji feature in iOS 27, focusing on user convenience through automatic suggestions. According to reports from Mark Gurman's Power On newsletter, this new functionality will leverage the user's personal photo library and keyboard history to generate suggested Genmoji. Genmoji, which debuted in iOS 18.2 as part of the initial Apple Intelligence rollout, allows users to create custom emojis by typing prompts and having image generation models create a stylized result. Following its expansion in iOS 26, which introduced deeper customization and the ability to mix emojis, Apple is reportedly taking the feature further in the upcoming update. The key addition for iOS 27 and iPadOS 27 is the suggested Genmoji feature. This capability will be accessible via a new toggle within the keyboard settings and will be derived from the user's photos and frequently typed phrases. This feature is slated to be optional in the next iPhone and iPad software update. Industry observers believe that if implemented effectively, suggested Genmoji could substantially boost user adoption. The success of this feature hinges on the underlying model's ability to grasp context and deliver highly relevant emoji suggestions rather than generic outputs. While there are understandable concerns regarding user perception of automatically generated emojis based on personal data, Apple has included an opt-out mechanism, allowing users to disable the feature if they prefer. Details regarding the underlying technology remain somewhat opaque. Although there is no mention of an upgrade to the image models, it is speculated that Genmoji in iOS 27 may still rely on on-device processing. This development signals a continued push by Apple to integrate personalized, context-aware generative AI directly into the user experience. Apple is reportedly planning minimal changes for the upcoming Apple Watch Series 12, according to a new report from Apple Insider. The speculation surrounding major software overhauls has been tempered, with Bloomberg now suggesting that the device will see very few alterations to both hardware and software. The primary expected additions are limited to a new watch face, along with performance enhancements, and likely, routine fixes and security updates. The report suggests that significant feature additions beyond these basics are unlikely. Regarding Apple Intelligence integration, previous expectations suggested the Apple Watch would not directly incorporate these features. Current estimates place the device's RAM between 1 GB and 1.5 GB, which is believed to constrain the depth of Apple Intelligence capabilities on the wearable. However, the device may still be capable of displaying results generated by Apple Intelligence prompts. Crucially, this report provides no indication that such functionality will be present in watchOS 27, which is slated for the upcoming Worldwide Developers Conference. In the broader context of future updates, prior reports indicated few or no hardware changes for the Apple Watch in 2026, though some predictions point toward a complete all-glass redesign in 2028.